Next, let's cross the Pacific Ocean to the city of Glen Eira in Australia. Last April, the Glen Eira City Council became the first council in the state of Victoria to adopt the IHRA definition, and only the second in all of Australia. Joining us now is Glen Eira City Council member Margaret Esakoff, who was the driving force behind the measure. Councillor Esakoff, welcome.
Hello, my name's Margaret Esakoff and I'm a councillor at Glen Eira City Council in Victoria, Australia. And I thank you for the opportunity to appear at this special event and I heartily endorse the great work that you do. As I was the councillor who brought the idea of adopting the IHRA definition to Glen Eira City Council, I was invited by the Mayor, Councillor Jim McGee, to speak to you in his stead and with his full support. At Glen Eira City Council, we are always keen to take a stand against racism in general and anti-Semitism in particular, being the council with the largest Jewish population of any council in Australia. We feel that practical steps are obviously very important, but so is making a statement of principle. We understood that the IHRA definition is the most authoritative definition of anti-Semitism, and of course, if you want to combat a problem, you need to define it and understand it. It was therefore decided that we should adopt the IHRA definition both as a practical tool for fighting anti-Semitism and to make a statement that we endorse the definition and its sentiments and oppose anti-Semitism as set out in the definition. For these reasons, we also wrote to every other council in Victoria and also to the Municipal Association of Victoria, the roof body of all councils, urging them to adopt the definition, as well as issuing a media release calling on all Australian political parties, universities, councils and other public bodies and organisations to also adopt the definition. Fortunately, we've not needed to utilise this definition since adopting it in April 2022, as there have not been reports that Council has needed to deal with of behaviour that could be considered anti-Semitism. However, our officers now know that if such an unfortunate event does arise, they will have the tools to determine whether action is needed. Glen Eira City Council has a zero tolerance policy towards racism in council facilities or from council staff, so adoption of the definition will assist in the implementation of this policy if necessary. Furthermore, the Jewish community in particular and the wider community are aware that we have taken this step and the message that it sends. The Jewish community on the whole was very appreciative of the support that passing this motion demonstrates, and the wider community has a much greater understanding of the nature of anti-Semitism and of Council's stance. Council's Multicultural Advisory Committee is in the process of developing a list of priority actions to inform the future work of Council, and that will include promoting the reporting racism tool and the adoption of the IHRA definition. We are pleased that we've not yet needed to put the IHRA definition to practical use, but we are grateful that it is now available if required and have been able to make the significant statement that is entailed in adopting it. Again, I thank you for this opportunity and thank you for your good work in this important area.
Thank you, Councillor Esakoff, for being with us today and your leadership on this very important issue.